Welcome back, Reef Week 2025. Most High hosting WUB Wake Up Belize Morning Vibes, building resilience from the ridge to the reef. This is where we pay our respect. This is where we pay our tribute to the marine wealth that we are so blessed to have here in Belize. And we've been doing this for a while now. You know, 1 week of the year, that's all, when we just say, okay, make we talk about the reef. And here to help us out along in that conversation at this point in time, before I introduce my guests, let me just pay respect to our sponsors: Atlantic Bank, Bennett's Home Center, Central Bank of Belize, CG United, Freetown Drugstore, Port of Belize, Wildlife Conservation Society, Oceana, Marlon Castillo Quality Meats, Human Dignity Trust, Design Depot, and World Wildlife Fund. All right. Well, the lady to my left needs no introduction because she is a Zing French citizen. We're gone away. But she got papers. No?
Yes,
we're talking about the one and only Mrs. Deseree Arzu, Communications Coordinator for Wildlife Conservation Society. And I have here along from the WCS, the Operations Manager, Kenneth Gale. Good morning and welcome to you both.
Thank you very much.
Happy Reef Week.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Des.
At the home, but
yeah.
not back at the zinc, but at the home, back at Creme, you know. It's good to be here again to talk about what we're doing this year for Reef Week.
Make us say it loud that it not only a fair you think I could say it. When it comes to free Reef Week thing, whether we there, Power Atoll, whether we there down deep south, whether you have to try get me there all a monkey river, where you have to catch boat after you don't take a long journey down.
Yeah.
There's on the WCS crew show up. Never hear them complain yet. Never hear them say no yet.
Yep.
We could pencil in.
Yep.
So I don't run down nobody. My thing set up now that who love me, I love.
Correct.
All right.
And there with you.
You see that no half I talk, so you know.
I know you, Mose. I know you're not afraid to say nothing without an air affair.
Okay.
So I had no doubt that you were being genuine.
Yes, my brother. Bless. We're ready for our trip right now. Yeah. Good.
So normally in Mose, they front of the sea, salt water and thing. Right now they're front of fresh water, but the team this year, the sea run right into this by the Halover Creek here. So, but that goes in line with the theme this year, which is building resilience from ridge to reef. Because a lot of people think that when we say protection of the marine environment, we only mean salt water out that sea, the Caribbean Sea and so. But everything happens from land. Whatever you do on the land affect what happening at the sea. Because I always use this example. If you throw plastic garbage from land, what you think can happen when the breeze blow, when it rain? All of that can get washed into the river lead into the sea, and then you have marine species when I know if plastic is food or not, and then they consume it and then they die. So this week is an opportunity for us, like NGOs and other organizations, even non-governmental organizations, because CREM, as the media house, has been part of the Reef Week committee for donkey's years. And so we come together as a group.
No, we are a founding member.
Yes,
just make a correct your upon that.
Well, see,
I
want.
Yeah, just make a correct your
I just want to be humble.
We depend on Monk Rushmore.
Yeah, but yeah. So these organizations, whether NGO or not, take this opportunity every year, 1 week of the year. Not that we don't work together during the course of the year, but to bring attention to why the reef is important. Individually, we do our own work, but collectively, we're a stronger force. So why the reef is important? I remember 1 year we had health, wealth, and pleasure. So that sums it up right there, you know. For me, I like up on the sea, even though I can't swim. I always say that. That is for pleasure for me. But you
can't swim?
Can't swim. I only could swim per land, but I can't swim in the sea, right? But we have thousands of fishers who depend on the sea for their livelihoods. You know, the fishing industry is a big part of Belize's economy. And you have the regular people like me who are just like the sea, you know. So it serves its purpose. So we're here today to talk about that a little bit and some of the activities that WCS is having this week to engage the public. But we also have Mr. Gale who will talk about Grover's Reef, which is where we have our research station, our marine research station, and he will tell you more. I don't want to preempt anything he's going to say, but I just want to mention here two of the activities that WCS is having this year to engage our audience. The first one is a marine photo competition for tertiary level institutions. So we invite the students to submit their photos. And, the best photo wins. So we have 3 prizes for that, $500, $300, and $200 cash. Although somebody say, we kind of leave it a money that we know to give away in at this hard time. But you know, for the students, I think that's something pretty awesome. And then we have the trivia competition, which just started yesterday, where we invite the people who are online, because not everybody, you know, who are out there in the public, they rather participate online to answer certain questions about the reef. For example, what are the World Heritage sites that make up the Barrier Reef Reserve System and things like that.
Will you do a giveaway?
Yeah, online. So it's on, oh, today, yes, we have a giveaway, by the way. We have this package here. It's a recyclable bag, and it has also a nice cup. Mo's favorite color, blue. We have a pen, and we have 2 notebooks to give away. So this is 1 package for 1 person. And before we end, we're going to give that away.
All right, so talk to me, Mr. Gale, about WCS on Glover's.
Yeah, Glover's Reef Research Station was established in 1995. And what we do basically is to provide amenities to researchers and scientists and student groups. 96% of our clients are international people. What we're trying to do this year is to get more Belizeans out there. It's located like 30 odd miles off the coast of Dangriga. It takes approximately an hour, 30 minutes to get there. The station provides a full-service kitchen, boat to take you diving, snorkeling, key hopping, anything that you want to do. So we take care of everything. Once you get to the station, we offer all amenities there for you, no?
All right, and what are some of the areas of study and research that is done out there?
So most of our guests, as mentioned earlier, are international students. They go there and they study conch, lionfish, seagrass. They also do a beach cleanup as a community project for us. So they come with their itinerary already. All we do is provide the amenities for them to actually get their work done.
All right. And for those who would want to see, read, experience more, where are some of the access points for the WCS?
So we have a website, of course, belize.wcs.org. That is our website. You can find all about the history of WCS and the work that we've been doing in Belize since actually as old as the country, 1981. We've been here doing research work. And we also have our social media pages. We are mostly active on Facebook and Instagram. We do have other pages, but they're not as active. I need an assistant, and no assistant I could. Yeah. But yeah, so those are some of the places you can find information about WCS and the work that we're doing in Belize. We're focused on both marine and terrestrial. So we're not just, you know, do research work to look at biodiversity and how we can improve biodiversity, but we work a lot with communities. I heard someone mention, I think Marco mentioned earlier the importance of working with communities, because a lot of time people look at institutions or organizations like WCS and say, well, you know, they do the work, Uncle Sam, you know, just want to tell people what to do, but it's not like that. We do a lot of community work, so you can't go to a community and tell them what to do after they've been doing whatever they're doing for years. They have their tradition that they that have been working for them, their traditions that have been working for them for donkey's years. Then we know as an NGO want to say, make we go in there and tell them what to do because the fish, they get scarce, or you know, coral bleaching is happening. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to understand the communities that you want to work with, go in, establish that trust, you know, speak with somebody from that community that is an outstanding person who people respect, get their trust, and then that person could be the driving force behind any changes that you want to implement, because it's not just about environmental protection and conservation only, it's also about livelihoods and people. I mean, people can do whatever they have to do for eat, you know, they have to feed their picnic, whatever it takes, they have to feed their family. So we can't go there and pretend that, you know, this is not happening. We have to try to strike a balance and, you know, sort of change that attitude and behavior that they're traditionally used to motivate them to make some changes, because, and let them know that it's their livelihood that is being affected in the long run. So that sort of thing we do a lot of at WCS. We're working closely with terrestrial communities like the Community Baboon Sanctuary and the Mahogany Heights. Just on Thursday, we're going to be handing over some fire equipment, a fire pump to Mahogany Heights, because they have been getting capacity building to fight fires. We're in the fire season right now. So things like that we're doing. The Community Baboon Sanctuary has been working with the high school there to implement a cover structure to plant food, to grow food. Remember back in the day, that used to be the thing. People grow their own food, they have their backyard garden and so forth. We're working with farmers, and on the marine side, we're doing the same thing. We're working with communities in the north, like Sartaneja, in Dangriga, in Hopkins, to sort of let them see the bigger picture. How can we help to protect this marine environment? We can do so by, you know, ease off a little bit, like when close season, you have one supplementary livelihood, you know, initiatives, and these are things that they ask for. So for example, down south, the ladies want to sew, and up north they also want to sew. So we give them training to learn how to sew so that they can use these, whatever they create, to, you know, make that extra income to help themselves outside of the fishing season. So things like that we've been doing, working a lot with communities. It's not just about telling people what to do, but working with them to get their input as to how we can move forward for the betterment of the environment.
If you don't mind, I want to take a break, and when we come back from the break, we do one giveaway.
Yes.
We have one giveaway?
Yes.
All right, and you guys can call in and win an e-package. We have that going on. WCS in the house this morning for Reef Week 2025. Building resilience from the ridge to the reef, right here at the Spooners Reggae Cafe, formerly called Spooners Cafe. But my Jamaican brethren take it over, and you know, once the Jamaican and take it over, they want to squeeze in the reggae in it, make you know where they represent. So that's so the man got the thing mixed up. So we have to big up the place where the host with for the entire week. It is appropriately located right here on the bank of the iconic Kaluva Creek. We're there, stone throws away from Swing Bridge. We got all the Sartaneja fishing boats to the back away. Up and down, you could see the traffic of people where, you know, when they do, make a living. Yes, because we got a reef. Because it's still alive, and we still got living things out there, but we got one responsibility, we come along with that. And that's all we need to do. We need to make sure that we remember the responsibility while recognize the beauty. That we will try to do in a nutshell from now till Friday. WCS in the house. Moside here with the good folks from WCS who are here year to year. Say that again. We have our very dear colleague Deseree Arzu, Communications Coordinator, and Operations Manager Kenneth Gale. And just so that you know that we do have our telephone number for you to link with us if you want to join in the conversation. The number to call is WhatsApp 672-4770. 672-4770, that is the WhatsApp. In case you want to know we're there the Halover Creek, near Swing Bridge, Northfront Street on one side and the sailboat on the next side. We did a Spooners Reggae Cafe, formerly known as Spooners Cafe. And the WCS and a good friend Des, she know how we go. We like give a thing to the people. So
I come prepared.
You come prepared.
Correct.
You're ready.
Yes.
All right.
We're born ready.
So where you got there? Where you the giveaway notepads?
Yeah, I have this.
Yeah.
I have this recyclable bag. It's a small little bag. So if you not use it, you could give your granny. If she go to the market and buy anything, you could put it in it. It's a climate adaptation and protected areas initiative. So right now we're doing a project under this we're doing this project where we're promoting nature-based solutions for protection of our marine environment. So you can do anything to help protect the environment, but this basically they highlight the nature-based solutions. So, you know, if you do it nature, then it more than likely you'll last
Big
longer.
up Big Wins, we know you're the watch. Big up
Yes.
ATL.
So we have this bag, we have 2 notebooks with pen. We also have a pen by itself, and we have this lovely little recyclable as well. You could put water in it for giveaway. Make the question easy.
Please.
As suggested by Moors.
Please make
so
it easy.
just tell me what are the theme for this year's Reef Week. Basically, what the theme is for this year's Reef Week. Moors has been repeating it for ever since the show started. So just tell me what are the theme. Call in 672 what?
4770. 672-4770. That the team, not the team, that the number for call for give the team. Not the team.
Yes, and you get this as a package.
So
it's not individually.
now,
And then I want to say the alternate question to that, just in case that leave it too hard. What does WCS stand for? WCS, what does that stand for?
so you need to get in two, you need to get in multiple choice question.
Yeah, make it easy because we want to give away this thing here. We want to have them in style like that. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for your calls to the question, Kenneth, maybe you could go ahead and talk a little bit more about Glover's Reef, since hopefully next year, if all works out, no storm or anything, we are able to go to Glover's Reef for Reef Week and accommodate creme.
I'm glad that you put it out there. Can you mark that on the tape where and when they say that Glover's Reef next year for Reef Week?
Reef Week at Glover's Reef next
Can you
year.
just make sure we got that on the record?
Well, it's recorded and it's up on the internet.
Because if we have to carry on a court, we want the evidence. All right. Yo.
Yes, WCS stands for Wildlife Conservation Society.
Yeah, but you can't win.
Yeah, you can't win at all.
No, I could win and give away the bag.
But who you gonna give it to?
One of my good friends.
Okay, what's the name?
The name, I would like to donate the package, the bag to my good friend Leonard Spence. Most know who that is.
He in that city or you have to come all the way
Yeah.
from south?
No, he's in city.
Okay. All right. Well, I will left the package with Moors and here. Work it out.
So the
Yeah,
make
yeah.
I come between no package, big up Lennox. I'm a classmate, that BTC, respect is due. But here we go on. Win. No go catch up. My next spot, my next time. What you got to say about the reef?
The reef is a beautiful thing, and we have the second largest barrier reef in the world, but the only living reef in the world, if I'm not mistaken.
No
So you
only
could correct
living
me if
one,
I'm
but we want, what I say, how would I put it?
It prettier, you have more living species.
More living things per
Yep.
capita.
Correct.
There you go. You
Yeah.
hit it right on the head. Mose, are you wearing a necktie or no?
No,
No,
that's
no,
a shirt. Nice shirt.
Okay. I was looking at this shirt that it kind of look like a necktie, but I guess it's the undergarment. Well, anyway, I'm
Benjamin,
looking at the
Benjamin, where you talk about?
No, I'm looking on your attire.
Uh-huh. Where you talk
But-
about?
But
The man that wear one stylish shirt wins.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Good morning to the gentleman on your right as well. We don't want you to get jealous.
Well, that's why you know that we're going to Glovers before we go to tobacco, because you the talking wins.
No, man. When I come home, when I work up Sunday, for sure. If you stop that tobacco, you will send a picture of the house. We do renovations right now.
All right, my brother.
That white house
Alright.
out there, that for you, no?
Not for me, for we. Not for me, for we. You have to say we, man. Lad, I don't want my brother and sister.
For you, for me, and for all of we.
You don't know.
All right.
Big Wins, give thanks that you have been.
How come?
Huh?
I got a question for Deseree.
Uh-huh.
How come you can't swim? You in charge of this big operation and you can't swim?
I
You
don't
cannot
have
think
to, that's why. I don't have to. What I don't need for swim. I just need to understand how to swim.
Anyway, hey Mose, I'm enjoying Spooners.
Huh?
It'd be nice if it would be nice if you could put up one backdrop like that in your studios that is zinc fence, something similar to that. That would be awesome when you do your renovations.
You want to bring the Hollywood quick back at the zinc, no? So we could show that, and then hire one two of the boat to park the back.
Yes, I put one conch shell, one lobster,
Okay.
one crab.
One crab too. One crab.
Our NASA grouper.
Hey, Mose, I put
You
one-
ready to go on? We just want to build with studio out that tobacco key. How about that?
Gone clear.
Right.
Anyway, I'll let you guys go, man. Keep
All right.
up the great work, guys.
Respect.
Thanks, Win. Take care. Nobody no call. Oh, that he win.
That he win
Oh,
the thing.
shucks.
You got anything
done.
more for give away?
Nothing else to give away unless you want some stress.
You not got nothing more for give away?
No, nothing else to give away right now.
All right. There we
But
go.
Kenneth want talk a little bit more because they mentioned amenities at Glover's earlier, but people are like, what the amenities? What you no got? You know? But the most important thing I would have said at the internet, because people can't stay off of that lightning device. But there's much more, but make I just quiet. I talk too much.
Yeah, so as mentioned, the station is a full service station. We have 2 labs. We have a wet lab and a dry lab. We have freshwater showers, dormitories, full service kitchen. As mentioned by this, we have wireless internet. And the entire Glover's Reef Atoll is now completely covered by Digicel. So you can use your phone out there to catch the internet and stuff like that. So everything is offered to you once you reach at Middle Key Glover's Reef. I just want to mention that Glover's is one of the 3 atolls found in Belize. In my opinion, it's one of the most beautiful atolls. I've worked at all 3. It's one of the most beautiful.
Is it one of, or is you saying it is the most beautiful atoll?
It is the most beautiful atoll in my opinion.
In your opinion?
Yes, sir. So
Okay.
everybody is welcome out there. You can contact me through Facebook on our website. I'm readily available to answer any questions reference Middle Key Glover's Reef. As mentioned, we want more Belizeans to go out there. I know it's kind of far, but we want people to go out there and enjoy what we have to offer.
How do they get out there?
So to get out there, you have to get a boat. We normally transfer our guests either from Belize City to Glover's Reef directly, or they go from Dangriga to Glover's Reef, or from City River to Glover's Reef, depending on what they want. So boat to and from, that's how you get there.
All right. Again, there's just to do a little bit of the work for the Reef Week Committee, because there is a Reef Week Committee.
Yes.
What are some of the other stuff going on? So we could, for those who, know on the on show.
Yeah. Well, you all know the Reef, the week kicked off on Saturday on the 15th. It goes until the 22nd. Oceana had their ride to the Reef on Saturday, which was they had a big turnout. I think Janelle mentioned that they started with 35 riders and then 50 more joined on the route from Belmopan to Belize City. And then we also had the swim for the Reef that same day. That had a good turnout. I saw, I believe it was the Coastal Zone Management Authority and Healthy Reef Initiative that sponsored that. They put the names of the winners for that one as well. Thai did something with the young people from down south where they took them out to the reef to show them, what is there. And I think they also did a cleanup. The Turnip Atoll Sustainability Association also had an event up north where they had I believe it's a storytelling that they're having, and there are so many other activities happening during the course of the week from different organizations, north to south, east to west, because this year we're having it in San Ignacio. We're having the fair in San Ignacio, and it's an inland area, but it go well with the theme that we have this year, that we chose this year, building resilience from ridge to reef. San Ignacio, Santa Elena, as you all know, they're right there. You have 2 big rivers that pass through those 2 twin towns. So it's important that people know, even if they don't live by the sea, that where they happen, affect ultimately where they happen at the sea. So it's a perfect opportunity for all of our organizations to share that information.
Is there room for educational institutions to collaborate with WCS?
Yes, there is. We actually have been working or have worked before with the environmental club from the University of Belize, and we're in the process of establishing a connection as well with Gale University. They do have an environmental club there as well. Outside of that, there are primary schools that are very interested in you know, having us do presentations there and learning more about how they can participate to help protect the reef. Because people might think that people might think that they can't do something because it's a big job, but no, there's small things that you can do to do your part. And I always use this as an example. When you brush your teeth, you don't need to keep the water on while you brush your teeth. Cut it off, and when you need to rinse them out, you put it on back, use the water, and then because I believe, and I've read that water is a non-renewable resource. We only have limited water in this world, you know, and once that's done. I've seen, I've had experience with some folks who put the water for pour and make the meat tough rather than pull something and put the meat in and make it out. That is totally ridiculous, you know. So things like that you can do at home to contribute to the conservation and protection of wildlife and wild spaces, because everything trickles down. It's a trickle-down effect. If you overdo something, something else gets affected. So that's the idea we want to promote during Reef Week. And there are activities for everybody, from small, lee picnic, I could have said, to granny and grandpa. You can participate. The event that we're having at the Falcon Field on Friday is the last big event activity for Reef Week.
Will WCS be out there?
Yes, we will be there. So all these organizations that are part of the Reef Week committee will be there, showcasing what it is that we do to help protect the reef. You can come by, you can win prizes. We'll be announcing the winners of the marine photo competition that we're having for the tertiary level institutions, as well as the trivia winners. We'll be announcing those on Friday at Reef Fair. And we will be collaborating with Mar Fund, which is one of a donor to many of these organizations on Reef Week committee. We'll be collaborating with them and having a booth together to showcase what we're doing. So we invite students, primary, high school, tertiary level, the public to come out on Friday to participate and to learn from each of our booths.
I want to thank you both for joining us. It's definitely been an enjoyable conversation.
Yes.
And good looking out to have the league giveaway, even though we had to rely upon our, you know, one of Trump friends, Carolina win with thing. Big up yourself, big wins. But, you know, big up WCS, and
thank you,
again, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you, Belize. Have a great Reef Week.